And I'll adjust the volume as needed, so. Alright. So, where are we? Right, we're in Prague. We're attempting to stop another attack, and we're side questing. Oh yeah? Sizing up? Alright, what are we doing? All we have left is Miller, which is nice. Easy as pie.
Adam, it's David. We need to talk. In private.
Nothing's more private than my info link.
I'm not so sure. I've sent a secure vid call number to your smart home system. Get to your apartment and call me.
That's kind of interesting.
Delara, what are you doing here?
Is that going to become our standard conversation starter?
I'm serious, Delara. It's dangerous outside. Non-essential staff should be home. How did you even get...
Ouch. Non-essential.
I just meant...
Work with me, Adam. I was trying for a little levity. Truth is, watching Picus News, hearing that the mobs were getting closer to the city, I was reminded of...
I have no contributions
Let's just
about
say I thought being
earlobes.
3 stories below ground was better than staying in my apartment. So, I called in a favor and got state police to escort me in. Listen, I can tell something big is happening, so I don't want to keep you.
You doing okay, Delara?
Look, Adam,
Same.
I didn't tell you why I left Lim International. That I was in session with a patient when the incident hit, and that I was...
You were attacked.
Her name was Madeline. She was 13. A really sweet kid. One minute we were talking, laughing actually, about something silly I'd said, and the next she was...
It was a terrible day. For everyone.
After I fought her off, she just stared at me like she was totally aware, you know? But not in control. God, Adam, I could see in her eyes that some part of her was still in there, locked away. And she was terrified.
Delara, I'm sure the girl...
Madeline. Her name was Madeline. You know the part that I'll never forget, though? The thing that keeps just replaying in my mind over and over? Right before she jumped out of my office window, I could swear she was crying.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound insensitive. But you made it through that, Delara. And I think you're stronger for it.
Thanks, Adam. Guess you just think you're over something, you know? And then...
I understand. But regardless of the reason, you took a risk coming back here. These are dangerous times for everyone.
You don't need to worry about me, Adam. I'll be fine. I'll just hunker down in my office until the storm passes. Besides, I hear I have a very comfortable couch.
Just take care of yourself.
A very
I always
comfortable couch.
Tell me about it. Like herding cats. I can't believe you do understand we are trying to stop terrorists here. I understand that, but I have agents scattered around this city. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There is a clear and present danger. Exactly. How the hell are my people supposed to do their jobs if your people keep arresting them? Do you want more people to die? We have jurisdiction. Where? When? Don't give me that crap.
He's angry.
Jensen, thank God. I was starting to get worried.
That I wouldn't make it in here, or that I actually would?
What? I've been on the phone for the last half hour, trying to guarantee your safe passage through this city. Whatever you stumbled into at Garm is big.
I know. I've been trying to find out how big for a long time. They knew I was coming. Marchenko and the gold mask from Dubai. Somebody tipped them off.
Are you accusing me?
When I left here, you, me, and Chicane were the only ones who knew what I'd discovered. Solid proof that someone other than Ark was involved in this. But you and your bosses have been trying to pin everything on them, right from the start.
You're out of line, Jensen. I sent you after Ark because there were viable suspects in the train station attack.
And because Manderley ordered you to do it.
Yes, he ordered me to do it, but unlike him, I will not ignore evidence to close a case. You've been nothing but an insubordinate cock-up since Manderley put you into this unit.
Manderley?
It was his signature on the transfer papers. I checked. I can't believe we're arguing over this. Not when we need to focus. Right after you contacted me, I got on the horn with Leon. Had them send in a strike team from France. It got there about an hour after you two slipped out.
And the mercs were gone.
Did a pretty good job of trashing the place before bugging out, and left a few booby traps behind. So we have no idea where they went or what they're planning next.
Not necessarily. I heard Marchenko talking to his men. He said something about finalizing a deal with the Diwali.
We need to move on this now. I'll get a search warrant for that old Diwali-owned theater on Tsar Dibi Adlam Street.
You really think we have time for a search warrant?
No, but with the city under lockdown, I can't guarantee you'll make it over to the red light district alive.
I got here, didn't I? Nobody's killed me yet.
Damn
All
it,
right,
Jensen.
fine. I won't stop you. Just be careful out there, Jensen. Let me know what you find.
Copy that.
You do understand we are trying to stop terrorists here.
Jensen just likes to be insubordinate to everybody. Yeah, well, he follows his leads. I mean, he's not wrong, but he follows his leads. Yeet. Alright, side mission.
Can you hear me? You have to come quick. He's here.
Who's here? Who is this?
It's Daria. From the crime scene.
Oh, it's Daria.
I'm at home. The apartment across from yours. Please, hurry. I need you one thing.
Are you still there? Daria.
Nothing here. This patrol is bullshit. Yes, back them.
Nevycházejte prosím na ulici.
Yeah, we go here. And now we walk along the tracks. So who do we help? Do we do Daria first, or do we do Seraph? Do we help the Dares? The Daria? We help Daria, okay. As long as that didn't turn on, I was gonna be okay. How did he see me? That was just instant. It's like at nothing, and all of a sudden he's like, look. I'm just like, no. Ugh.
Take a look. Let's go.
Perfect. We will help her after we talk to Taz is the man.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up.
He'll set you up. Technically, if I'm ever done buying things from him, I could just take all of them out. And then it's a free apartment to loot.
Biocells, painkillers,
Whatever you need, I've
It
got.
would be really difficult to do, and I'd have to time both of those two going out at the same time, and then this guy's the other problem. But whatever.
You want Praxis, eh?
Biocell, lipostim, painkillers.
I might be interested.
They sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Well, that's how confrontation is. Yeah, I got that. Come on, Jensen. Be a people person. Cell tech. I want my stun. We don't kill people here. I'll actually keep those. Sell that. We can sell those. Then we go to purchase.
Was that all? Come on, I can tell you have more credits.
Oh, he wasn't mad at me for once.
I'm good for now.
Which means I
know, you won't have
spent
to come
more.
back.
Yay, we actually spent more money than we made for once, so he didn't get pissed off at us. Like usual. They get really mad when you just take all their money.
My Interpol friend, it's dangerous for you to be out in the street tonight. What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Oh, the killer is still out there. More victims have turned up. All of them Augs, all harvested. Just like Angela Gunn.
So it's the same person doing all this, and we still have no idea who that is.
I'm not sure where all this is going, but I've been looking at old case notes, and it's uncanny. Marek Svobotka, the old harvester, is supposed to be dead, yet this killer seems to... Little habits that were never made public. I even called the cemetery just to make sure Svobodka's still dead.
And?
He's dead.
He's dead!
That doesn't explain what you're doing here.
It's still my case, isn't it? And it's still open. I was hoping that maybe Daria suddenly remembered something. What about you? You know very well that your Interpol ID doesn't mean shit tonight. Hell, I should be arresting you right now.
Daria called me. She said she was in trouble. She said he was here. Then she got cut off. Is she in there?
I wouldn't know. I knocked and no one answered. I've been worried about her. So she called you, huh?
You know how she feels about cops.
Right. Look, you're not supposed to be outside tonight. I'll take a look around the building. You see if you can find a way inside. Hopefully we're not too late. Just try not to get caught, eh?
Just try not to get caught, eh? Easy. And planted signals. It's a berrog. Apparently me clipping into the ceiling put me in a restricted zone. Hello, Whispers. Hi. He's coming. Here he comes. Door not knocking, not knocking, not knocking, not knocking. Hi! Please, not me, not me, not me, not me. Who's there? Not me, not me. Who's there? Kisipra knows me, not me. What's your name, neighbor? Miss Boska. There's a lot of blood in cat food cans.
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Six 98843.
The Santo.
No, not that. Want to be tracking. Guess we gotta travel somewhere. I'm sure she'll be safe and won't die in like 20 minutes. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Adam, good. We need to talk, son.
What's going on, Seraph? Why the secure vidcall number?
I looked into Facility 451. It was a processing clinic, one of dozens set up after the incident to help augmented people recover. It was supposed to be places to heal, but they were run more like prison camps.
And?
And I don't think you got your new AUGs there. You said rescue teams dumped you in that clinic shortly after Panchaea collapsed, but your name doesn't appear on its entry logs. And it doesn't appear on any survivor recovery lists either.
They said I was a John Doe. Nobody knew who I was.
It wouldn't have been hard to find out. Your augmentations have serial numbers. Or at least the ones I had installed into Adam Jensen did.
Are you suggesting all my AUGs are new? Even the ones you gave me?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you, all the AUGs we ever installed had registry codes, and they're not hard to trace.
I know my AUGs, Seraph. It took 2 years for my body to get used to them, to unlock all their potential.
2 years? Really, Adam? One of which you don't remember because you were allegedly in a coma in Alaska. Look, son, all I'm saying is it wouldn't have been hard to identify you, but for some reason, that never happened.
Why are you so sure I didn't get these AUGs in Alaska? Orloff was there. I spoke with him.
You said he was using an alias, McFadden. I looked into it. Casper McFadden didn't exist until the day you regained consciousness, which was 1 month before you escaped the facility.
Okay, so where was Orlov?
Not in Alaska. He was with Tai Young Medical for a while, and in the spring of 2028, his name pops up once or twice in the Baltic region. Then he dropped off the grid, and McFadden shows up.
So what does that prove? Orlov is McFadden, and McFadden is Orlov. None of it connects him to me.
Except for the AUGs which Orlov designed and nobody else knows how to install, let alone make compatible with a competing system.
What are you trying to tell me, Seraph?
I'm sorry, Adam. There's not much more I can say. There's some conclusions you have to make for yourself. All I know is the deeper I dig, the more questions I have. Orlov might have had answers, but as soon as you found out he was in Prague, that he'd been visiting Prague periodically ever since you started working with TF-29's division there, somebody killed him. You tell me what it all means.
I can't. Not yet.
Well, if you ever do find out, give me a call. Until then, take care of yourself, Adam. Be careful.
Thanks for the help, Seraph.
Good old Seraph. He just wants to help. He calls us son. He is our daddy. Don't want that. We want to go there. That's the Diwali Theater. Why is that triggering right here?
You know, if you said a shit like this wouldn't happen.
Cool. Sister Verde. I love how we technically have all night to do whatever the hell we want. As long as we just head towards, you know, our general place once we're ready to proceed. Other than that, if we really wanted to, we could assassinate every single civilian, every single cop, every single person in this place. And then we could go to our duties. Doesn't matter to the game.
Still this far, we are in serious trouble.
You, stop! Possible contact. On your knee. Check it out. No, just wait there.
What are you doing here? It's after curfew. It's dangerous.
Serial killers are dangerous. Curfews are just inconvenient.
I beg your pardon?
Daria Mishka. Ring a bell?
I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to divulge anyone's personal information.
I'm not at liberty.
I'm asking for your help. Daria's missing. She's gotten herself mixed up in
All right.
killings.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't see what that has to do with me. Or with you, for that matter.
Before going after her, I want to make sure I have all the information I need. I read the email you sent her. You seemed very concerned. Something about a neurosurgery you performed. Why was it so important for her to meet you here?
I used to know Daria. She was a patient of mine.
Your patient? You mean here at the drugstore?
No, of course not. Before that, when I used to work for Tai Yong Medical, big tech corporation. You know it?
Enough to know I don't like where this is going.
I headed a project. The cutting edge of neural science and cellular memory replacement. We dealt with people suffering from severe social disorders. We were making people better by making them better people.
Why do I get the feeling you did
Why do
something?
I get the feeling you did something unethical?
Unethical? Right and wrong are outdated concepts. Wouldn't waste my time with them if I were you.
Whatever you were involved in has obviously hurt people. Dealing with the effects of that is a waste of time to you?
We were trying to help people. Imagine what it would mean if we succeeded. Anxiety, gone. Apathy, gone. Depression, gone.
Diversity gone, spontaneity gone, individuality gone. But you probably left that part out of your sales pitch.
Daria is responsible for what Daria does. The only reason Tai Young forced me to get involved is because so much is at stake for them. Big brand name to protect. I've met their lawyers, men whose briefcases are filled with broken teeth. You must understand.
I'm trying to save Daria. If any part of you cares about what happens to her, now is the time to tell me. What do I need to know to help her?
Daria is beyond help. You're wasting your time.
That's for me to decide. Now tell me about this procedure. And you can quit stalling, because I'm not going anywhere until I get the answers I need.
My job was to address people's deficiencies by integrating donor personality packages. That meant we needed lots of confident volunteers to donate time to our project. As you can imagine, people weren't exactly lining up to have a scrape inside their heads. So Tai Young had to diversify.
Once again, not sure I like where this is going.
Tai Young Medical cut a deal with various penitentiaries. Prisoners who took part in our programs, they got granted little perks, bigger cells, running water. The prisons, they benefited from facility upgrades. It was a win-win.
You implanted the personality traits of prisoners into the mentally unstable? Smart. Let me take a wild guess. Daria's donor was Marek Svobotka, better known as the Harvester.
Donor number 698843. All I saw, all I was given, was a series of test scores that showed a perfect match. Everything she was missing, he had. Nothing else mattered at the time.
An innocent woman's been turned into a vicious killer, in large part because of a procedure you carried out. I'd say that matters.
Daria wasn't turned into anything. She willingly participated in a procedure. Now she is willingly killing people. You may choose to see a causal relationship between those two things, but let me assure you, it's more complicated.
Save it for the lawyers. What I need to know is how to stop her.
All right. Look. We obviously want the same thing here. Daria has a neural chip installed just above the hairline. She won't let you get anywhere near it. So if you're serious about putting an end to this, you'll have to, you know.
What, kill her?
That would be my preference, yes. Or I suppose you could just incapacitate her, but then you run the risk of having her wake up. Not a risk I would take personally.
There must be another way. Something that doesn't involve attacking her.
I wish I could help you. Unless you're willing to meet violence with violence, Daria's not a victim. Chip or no chip, she is behind this, and she will try to attack you no matter what you do.
I don't think Daria's as responsible as you make her out to be. Taking her out and removing the chip is great for you. Gets rid of any evidence that might link her actions to your bungled experiment. But there's no way it's my only option. And there's no way Tai Young Medical would develop a sensitive technology like this without some kind of failsafe. I know you're holding something back.
Like what?
A weakness, an override. Something that allows me to talk to her without the influence of whatever it is you installed.
Well, there is an override phrase. Daria has been programmed to react to it with specific subconscious impulses that are designed to trigger a shutdown of the chip.
Why wouldn't you tell me that in the first place?
Because I knew you would overestimate what it could do. You're a fool if you think you can just walk up to a killer and say a magic word. It won't undo what she's become. The decision to act on Svoboda's memories, to repeat them, that was all Daria. Simply shutting down the chip at this point will not be sufficient.
That's for me to decide. What's the override phrase?
Ad hominem 2026. But I warn you, do not turn your back on her. And do not underestimate her responsibility in all of this.
Yeah,
we all have terrible nightmares. We all have visions of sick and terrible things we could do. But we don't all act on them. You must be careful around her.
You must be careful around her. You never know how she will react. She is a killer. Okay. Secure rating of 5. Nah, fam, we got a hacking tool. Access granted.
Now look.
Drug. Good place to hide your drugs. No one's gonna look for him there. Too bad I ate them.
We have no business.
No sign of trouble.
We helped Daria. That's what you want them to think. Gotta get that thinking meme though. Oh wait, that's on me. Daria's cell phone.
Oh, thank God. I knew you'd find me. We must hurry before he comes back.
Before who comes back? The man who killed Angela Gunn?
Yes. He knows you're after him. He wanted you to come.
So where is he?
He's everywhere. Can you not feel his presence? Are you not scared?
Why did he bring you here? What does he want?
That is some negligee.
He's using me to get to you. He thinks that by removing your augmentations, he can make you whole again. Quickly, come closer. Help me to get out, and then deal with him. Please, I beg you.
I need to know where he is first. How long ago did he leave here? Which way did he go?
You've got to be joking. We don't have time for all these questions. If he knows I spoke to you, he will kill me. Please, my ankle. Come closer. You must help me escape.
Come closer.
You can drop the act, Daria. I know what's going on here. I know there's no one else out there. I ran into an old friend of yours. The name Cipra mean anything to you?
You mean Dr. Cipra? Where did you dig him up?
He's worried about you.
He's worried about himself. He's worried about Tai Yong Medical. They're willing to kill to cover things up, to preserve their precious image. Their reasons are savage compared to mine.
I don't believe this is who you are. Something changed in you after Cipra's surgery. Made you do things you would never have done otherwise, for reasons that aren't your own. But it's not too late.
Don't be so naive. I am who I've always been. Cipra's surgery, all it did was give me access to another man's technique, his courage to follow through.
I can still help you.
Absit omen ab orgain.
Ad hominem 2026.
What did you do? Is that how machines pray?
Listen to me. The neural chip that Dr. Cipra installed in you is in the process of shutting down. Try to focus. This version of you that's been hurting people, I don't believe that was really you.
Then you don't know me very well. Why? Why should this change anything? The procedure gave me access to memory banks that weren't my own. The choice to draw on those memories was mine alone. You can't take them from me.
The shutdown process may take some time. There may be lingering effects, but that doesn't mean it's too late to help you.
You really believe that, don't you? All right. Prove it. Approach me. Come. Closer. Save me from all those horrible things Dr. Cipra did. There's nothing to be scared of, right? Surely, whatever trace of the harvester was inside me is gone now that you've said the magic words.
You obviously need more help than I can offer, but that doesn't mean it's not out there. Whatever power the neural chip had over you should be diminishing now. You should be able to fight whatever urges Svobodka's memories inspired in you.
I don't need help. You do. You need to be saved. All Augs need to be saved. Svobodka inspired me to... I can make you human again. I have to make you human again to atone for what I am.
This notion you got that augmented people need saving, that there's something less than human. Look, I didn't know her, but I guarantee you Angela Gunn was a human being. Her humanity was defined by her ideas, her passions, the causes she believed in. It had nothing to do with whether or not she was augmented.
Svobotka never saw them as individuals. To him, they were victims of an age that terrified him. Mirror images of the monster he had become. He believed the entire race was under attack, that mechanization would keep our souls from migrating.
How does that sound like to you when you say it? Migration of the soul, victims of an age? I'm not talking abstract concepts here. I'm talking about people. Svobotka never saw his victims as human beings because it would have made it impossible to do what he did. He was sick, he was scared. Whatever he was no savior.
You're right. The more he killed, the easier it became. That is why he had to repeat the actions, ritualize them. It was a way of justifying his beliefs. If you kill one man, the memory is like an anvil. If you kill 7, you quickly forget the first. It all starts to seem inevitable. Surely it must be obvious to you by now. The Daria you came here to save no longer exists. She hasn't for a long time. All that remains now is his drive, his legacy, his cause.
Svobotka didn't have a cause. He was a serial killer, acting out on impulses that he tried to couch in spiritual rhetoric. A way of convincing himself that his actions were justified, but they weren't. No amount of faith or abstraction makes it okay to dehumanize people the way he did.
No.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. But so what if you're right? So what that Svobodka's motivations cannot stand up to scrutiny? His actions, my actions, cannot be justified. Where does that leave me? If those others did not deserve to die, then I deserve to die.
It's not for me to judge you. I want smarter people than me to look into this neural procedure you underwent. Dig into Cipra and Tai Young.
So you're offering me a fair trial?
I'm not offering anything. But if there's any hope of moving on here, not killing anyone else is a good start. Society has every right to judge you, and it also has a right to hear all about Cipra and Tai Young Medical. I'm not an expert on extenuating circumstances, but I'd say you have an interesting case.
You were right before, about the override process taking time. I can feel him receding. Memories of memories no longer crashing against me like they did. Let me prove it to you. Come closer. I want at least one person to know that I'm no longer what I was.
Do we approach or do we hesitate? Do we trust? You want to hesitate? I don't know what I did. We can hesitate. I don't care.
I think we've made enough progress for today. Let's not ruin a good thing.
I understand. No one will ever see me as anything but him. Even if I no longer am.
What's going on here? What the hell am I interrupting?
Detective Montag.
Daria's got a story to tell you. How you react may have something to do with your thoughts on experimental neural therapies and big medical conglomerates.
I don't understand. Where is the harvester?
I want to turn myself in.
One of you really needs to start explaining.
I want to confess to the killings of Angela Gunn, Misha Voracek, Pavel Klima, and Leonie Wolf. I also need to tell you about the neural procedure I underwent. It involves Tai Young Medical and a man named Dr. Nicholas Cipra. I hope you'll listen.
You can handle this from here. Just listen carefully to what she has to say.
He's just like, hi.
All right, Daria. I think you should start at the beginning.
2 years ago, I signed up for a program sponsored by Tai Young Medical. They said they could help people to become better versions of themselves. It all feels so long ago now. Another lifetime.
This place is
I
booby
suggest
trapped.
You remember everything you possibly can about this procedure you underwent. Who was involved, when it happened.
I'm not that person. I swear to you.
Take your time. For now, nothing's going to happen until I get the full story.
I don't know if that'll go off if I just crouch walk it. So let's... It did. Oh, I don't know if I should go near it or not. I mean, I don't need them. Look how fast you can get through the tunnels if you just jump through them. Alright, I guess it's time for us to actually do the main story. Isn't that right? Alright, we also have this thing called, you know, praxis points and shit, but like, who uses the praxises, you know? Psh, not me. You know what? I changed my mind on something. Let me do something different. But seriously, did you see how fast we went through that tunnel? So you probably didn't notice the motive, but when I increased my battery stuff, I fully replenished my battery. I'm going to try to use that strategically for free refills. You know, we gotta be smart. That's right, now you do know. Yikes.
Prosím zákaz vycházení.
Vstupuj opatrně.
You shouldn't be outside tonight, Adam. Prague is no longer safe.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm looking at a police barricade right now.
They will not let you pass. But I can help with that. I suggest you take cover.
Eliza, what do you have in mind? So,
Now is your chance to get past them. Be careful, Adam. I do not want to lose you again.
Jensen, you still alive out there?
yeah, just made it to the red light district. Any luck with that search warrant?
State police aren't even taking my calls. I'm afraid you're on your own this time.
Story of my life. But I got it, don't worry. Miller, Javali owned most of the apartments surrounding the old theater, isn't that right?
Yeah, and they're very possessive of them. So if you're thinking of getting in that way,
It's gone a little further than just thinking.
then expect it to zip straight past peaceful negotiation the minute they see you. Jensen, you said Marchenko needed to finalize a deal, right?
With the Diwali, yeah. Not a lot to go on, I know.
Maybe not. But these guys are the best smugglers in the world, which means a lot of forged paperwork. You might find something in the Kingpin's office.
Assuming I can find that.
We've actually found Radich's office.
Fighting in the streets. Terrorist attacks. Dark days indeed.
Scheiße.
Go on ahead and double back.
Please explain to me how I am technically in a safe zone. I am not in a safe zone. I'm in a red zone, but I'm in a safe zone, so...
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Dumb. Nah, I think there's just a very thin line right there where it's supposed to, where it overlaps, because inside buildings is supposed to be safe. But at the same time, this is also a not safe zone. So... This isn't even the place I want to be in, either, is it? Fuck. That's where I wanted to be. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time getting in here if it doesn't help me at all. Okay, that's what I'll do. Wop, wop. We're so fucking cool. I'm dead. Alright, we'll go the alternative way. It would have been easier if I fully took care of all of our stuff. Yo, what's up, Ash? How you do? Would have been easier if we'd actually increase everything, but whatever. But that's lame.
Who keeps leaving their folk sex lying around? You hear it? Need to relax, Brad.
Perfect.
Nothing suspicious or weird so far.
Stay patient, man. You'll move on.
Move on to the second one. Alright, there we go. Oh, sniper. Wonderful.
Probably not what we briefed up on. Be glad when this is all over.
It's only peeking if you get caught.
Be glad.
Hello, domo arigato. It is a roboto. Let's see.
Miller, Marchenko is targeting the Safe Harbor Convention in London.
Jesus, there'll be hundreds of people there.
How fast can we move on this?
I'll warn London and get Mac working on a mobilization plan for them. You go home. We'll contact you there.
Alex, they are hitting London. The Diwali agreed to smuggle weapons and the Orchid into Apex Center.
Fuck, man, they want to take out Brown. He's their real target. I've been digging into him.
Get to my apartment. Explain it to me there.
Get to my apartment. Wouldn't you like to have like a nice little thing just sitting right here? Just full of whatever you want it to be, like... Nice little display. Beep beep beep. By the way, this is heading to the last level in the main game, so we're actually gonna have to decide, actually today, what we want to do. So, 2 weeks from yesterday, the Destroy All Humans remaster comes out, and we will be playing that on Wednesdays, no matter what. So we can do DLC that has literally nothing to do with this story. It's a completely side story. Or we can just kind of move on. I don't really care. But if we do the DLC and we don't beat it, it will be put aside. I can easily find filler, let's be honest.
You want Praxis, eh?
Buy or sell Liposteam painkillers.
I might be interested.
I sell these things.
Yeah,
I gathered.
Buy something.
We vote we move on? Okay. I don't know what we'll do for the rest of tonight, but we'll figure something out. We sell revolver. We sell stem processor. We sell mines. Actually, I didn't want to sell that, whatever. I did anyway. I sell Neuropozine. I sell Svodabadid beer. Pale ale. Yep, no worries. I figure things out. I am smart.
Get out of here, then.
I have everything I need.
Fuck off, then. Next time, maybe not fuck off.
Fuck off, then. Maybe next time, don't fuck off. His reasoning is impeccable as always. Fuck off. And next time, maybe don't fuck off.
We got it wrong, Adam. Brown's financial prospects aren't as rosy as we thought. He stands to lose trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes.
That doesn't make any sense. Millions of displaced Augs will flock to Rabia.
And the city can't support them. Brown's been selling investors a pumped-up dream. The corporate city-state where like-minded individuals govern themselves while investors reap the profits.
Kinda goes against the idea of a one-world government.
Yeah, and if it fails, so does Brown, the Santo Group, and anyone else standing in the Illuminati's way.
So they want to kill a competing dream and get rid of their augmented problem in one fell swoop. I take it Brown's been campaigning against the act?
And unlike Rucker, he's got the money and influence to stop it.
What about the orchid sample I gave you? Marchenko's smuggling more of it into London. Were you able to analyze it?
Believe it or not, it's not a bioweapon, or at least it's not meant to be one. It's a genome editing drug. It targets the gene linked to AUG rejection and deletes it.
AUG rejection? Must be why I survived. I don't suffer from rejection syndrome.
What? Are you telling me you don't need neuropozine? Shit, man, that makes you...
1 in a billion, I know. The orchid, Alex. You said it's not meant to be a bioweapon.
Right. The files you and Janus got from the vault, they suggest Reed's team isn't finished making the orchid yet. It's supposed to replace the deleted gene with an artificial one that accepts augmentations. But until they do, it's deadly. Darknet posted pictures of Rucker's corpse. If Brown and all his elegant, fancy potential investors get dosed, and Picus News broadcasts images of them, it's gonna send a message.
I'd better warn Miller. You can stay here if you want, till the curfew's lifted.
I can take care of myself. But when the task force hits London, keep me in the loop. Not sure what I can do, but...
She really reminds me of Sombra.
And be safe.
Miller, it's Jensen. Is McCready still working on that plan for London? Because there's another variable to consider.
You can brief him yourself at TF-29's airfield. We're mobilizing.
Copy that. How do I get there?
Damn, curfew's still in effect. So if you can get to Chicane's place, you'll fly you to it. Miller out.
just kind of her look. Like, Sombra is, Spanish. Exactly what, if she's Mexican, I'm not sure. But I know, Alex is Mexican. And, it's just, you know, hacker mentality type of deal. This is why I typically don't ever get invisibility in my games, because I just run right through things, and I make it less fun. Also, the way her hair is kind of like patterned, like blonde and brown, is kind of like the Sombra pattern type deal. I don't frickin' know. I don't frack knick knack know.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Access granted. Like, look up what Sombra looks like, and then look up, like, you know, and then remember what Alex looks like. It's really close. Oh yeah, it is. Almost there. Safety. But do you agree with my assessment on her look?
Miller's not here yet?
He's already left for the main hangars with McCready's team. We're supposed to rendezvous with them there. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Two days later.
Unbelievable. You told him it's a credible threat. I understand that. There are hundreds of lives at risk.
I hope you're wrong about this, Jensen.
So do I.
Fine. Have your men pull back until I can talk to him myself.
Miller out.
Change in plans. Mac, you and your team will rendezvous with our London division. Secure the perimeter until I tell you to come back in. Jensen, you and I are on the roof.
Is there a problem?
Wrap it up, gentlemen. Approaching the target building now.
Get your coat. You're gonna need it. I don't have to tell you what's happening. You know the drill. There are people down there. Radical, augmented people who've been sidelined by this world and who think the only way to stop the oppression is by tearing down everything in their way. Their grievances may be just, maybe they should be heard, but never on these terms. The world may be going to shit, but we're here to stand against the chaos. Every one of the guests down there are counting on us to keep them safe. Let's make sure we do.
Director Miller, I'm Nathaniel Brown. Thank you for agreeing to handle this discreetly.
We didn't exactly have a choice. You threatened to invoke the Corporate Sovereignty Act.
I gave your London division a full day to sweep for explosives. They found nothing.
It's not just bombs we're concerned with.
I've also replaced all the food and beverage, brought in extra guards from Tarvis Security Services, and ordered the men to work with your team when it arrives. Trust me, I'm taking this threat very seriously.
Then why not cancel the event?
This isn't the first time extremists have threatened to tear down the Safe Harbor Initiative. Pro-AUG supporters think we're profiting from their misery, promoting more failures like Gollum City, while anti-AUG racists can't stand the thought of any augmented person living in peace. Canceling this event will only embolden all of them.
The men planning to attack here tonight are no ordinary extremists. They murdered Talus Rucker, and they want to frame the Augmented Rights Coalition if their attack tonight succeeds.
Is this true? How do you know it?
How doesn't matter. We're here because of a credible threat against you and your Safe Harbor Convention.
These men are out to stop you. They know you've been campaigning against the Human Restoration Act. They need it to pass. They don't care how many lives they destroy, as long as that happens. But we do.
It's Agent Jensen, isn't it? David Seraph told me about you. You might not
David Seraph told me about you.
Trying to save lives tonight. The lives of your people. Several members of the UN Security Council are on my guest list tonight. I plan to convince them just how wrong the act really is. Talus Rucker couldn't stop it from passing. But I can.
Where are you meeting then?
In a secure conference room off the reception hall. Men from your London division have already cleared it.
Doesn't matter. I want to see this room myself, and I want Agent Jensen here to coordinate with Tarvos Security, while the rest of my team re-examines the building. Discreetly, of course.
The head of our Tarvis division is Liam Slater. He's waiting for your man to join him in the Central Security Office.
Go see him, Agent, and keep MacCready and me in the loop. Mr. Brown, if you'll show me that conference room.
How many of you expect this to go smoothly? Alright, so... That's a very good choice.
Alex, I'm at the Apex Center. Brown's got members of the Security Council here tonight. Members sympathetic to AUG rights.
You understand they must be protected at all costs.
Janus? Were you eavesdropping on me?
Forgive me, but the situation did seem to merit it.
Right. Well, if I need your advice tonight, I'll ask.
The Illuminati already tried once to control human evolution. Having failed, it appears that some of them now are pushing for complete eradication of your kind. We need to stop them. Brown and the people he's meeting with tonight may be the only ones who can.
Adam, Janus is right.
We'll see.
You can trust us, sir.
I can assure you, sir, we're on top of everything.
Who spilled their coffee?
Move away. Access to this part of the building is restricted. Security personnel only.
Chief Slater's expecting me.
Chief... Oh, right. He's, unavailable at the moment. Urgent matter.
The urgent matter is why I'm here.
I'm sorry. Who did you say you were with?
I didn't. Look, I have an appointment to meet with Liam Stevens. Chief Liam Stevens, and I don't have a lot of time. Could you try him on the radio for me?
I'll do better than that. You wait here, and I'll tell Stevens personally that you are here to see him, okay?
Miller, McCready. Tarvos isn't letting me in. The guard I spoke to, something's not right here. McCready, anyone from Tarvos Security contact you yet?
Negative. Which is odd, actually. Shit. If the building's already compromised, forget it. We stay on task. Jensen, get inside Slater's office and find out what's going on.
Copy that.
Max, send a team up for support right away. Already on the way.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Area clear.
Cool. Disabled everything. The fact we get here and it's like, your security has already been 100% compromised.
Who is that?
The wrench? Who knows? Who cares? Probably a guest at the reception. Got off on the wrong floor, maybe.
What an idiot. Well, he'll get bored and leave. Everything back there is secure.
Good. Word will come up soon enough that it's all over.
Clear patrol. Confirmed.
Check updated.
4. So, best option for us.
We're in. No problems. Waypoint clear. Confirmed.
Miller, McCready, I've got Tarbo's bodies up here. We are definitely compromised.
Fuck. All right, men. Listen up. We expected something like this. Mac, how close are you to the CSO?
Entering the stab... Oh, shit. Fucking doors are on security lockdown. I can't go anywhere but back.
Jensen, there should be a security override switch inside Slater's office. Get in there, get the doors unlocked, and get Mac and his team moving again.
Copy that.
This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live.
And they're dead. Alright, we're checking to see if we even need anything in here, and then we're gonna just reload and leave. No. We don't.
Restoring the past and building the future.
We go.
Back to New York.
Nothing in here we need.
At UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This
Ooh.
legislation is passed, called...
But we want to go there.
Miller, McCready, I've got Tarbo's bodies up here. We are definitely compromised.
Fuck. All right, men. Listen up. We expected something like this. Mac, how close are you to the CSO?
Entering the stab... Oh, shit. Fucking doors are on security lockdown. I can't go anywhere but back.
Jensen, there should be a security override switch inside Slater's office. Get in there, get the doors unlocked, and get Mac and his team moving again.
Copy that.
Oh my god, just directly above where we were. This does not help me. It does. Haha!
3 months. I can't imagine being undercover for that long. Waypoint clear. Confirmed. Updated check. Moving to phase 2. Clear tag and resume.
Who was that son of a bitch?
Firm low ping. Tag confirmed. Go. Lock is clear.
Teehee.
Clear patrol. Confirm.
Can confirm.
active. Confirmed.
Updated, as you were.
The robots are secure.
Security systems active. Confirmed.
Check updated.
Security active. Confirmed.
Can confirm.
My friends, there's been darkness in the world of late. But where there is darkness, there is also opportunity. And we must seize it. We are the ones who can bring light back into the world. If we must, we will take up that torch and we will make sure that all the augmented have a chance to live with dignity. I'd like to propose a toast.
Miller, McCready. CCTV shows another compromised area. Back of the house. Looks like catering.
I've got eyes on that area as well. It looks like our bogus Tarbosh units are using a guarded security door to access the reception hall. Oh, fuck! They're everywhere, circulating among the guests.
What are they playing at? Why aren't they fucking shooting yet? Jensen, any sign of Marchenko or the Orchid?
Negative. Neither. Miller, can you get to Brown?
I'm moving to him now, but Jensen, we need to know if the Orchid is in play. Get down here, circulate and find a key to that door. One of the guards must have it on him.
Copy that. It'd be easier if I knew how many guards I'm dealing with.
I'll upload their patrol routes to your retinal log. But we don't want all hell breaking loose down here. So take them down quietly. Mac, you rally with Jensen ASAP. I'll pick up Brown and get him safe. Good luck, man.
Find the key card to catering. Alright.
All systems function. Confirmed.
Updated, as you were.
Clear on the map.
Base is compromised. Got to set up somewhere else.
Cool. All these poor security men. Alright, we are here. We want to get there.
All systems functional. Confirmed. Can confirm.
Move to next checkpoint. Confirmed.
Confirmed, as you were.
Authorized setup.
Waypoint clear. Confirmed.
Area clear.
I love how nobody questions the fact that I disappeared for like 10 minutes. Nah, who needs to question that? It's normal. Very poor security guards.
Alright guys, I'm inside the reception hall. Got eyes on some of the guards, but there's no telling which one has the keycard.
Well, you'll find it soon enough, mate, because you need to take them all out. Can't have anyone in the weeds, yeah? And do it quietly. I'm close to your position now. I'll see you soon.
Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated off-island locations.
If he believes he's in not well done. You heard his millions of people lost their
I forgot about that.
Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. Reporting to you live. Area has been
Jensen, how you making out?
No luck yet.
One of them's got to have that key card. Search them well.
Oh, I'll search them real well. I'll strip them. And I'll find the one that has the thing I need. I'll strip all the men if I need to.
Access granted.
Like, look how difficult this is going to be. Like, those are all of my targets. I have to take them out. Oh, god damn it, dude. Come on. You're gonna wake up with the worst headache.
Confirm this take.
Damn it. Ugh. Come on, bub. No. You gotta hide all the way in here with me.
Very first time. I, for one, cannot wait to see more pictures of Rabia. So stay tuned to Picus News. Coverage of the convention as it unfolds. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting.
Anyone get a lock on?
Roger. Confirm mark.
Unbiased and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. This week in Hawaii, an international summit on seismology took place. A really hot topic was the so-called Ring of Fire. An increase in the tectonic activity from Alaska all the way down to
They won't be influencing anything after tonight.
Scheißen.
around the world. Picus News, always watching, because you are always watching. All eyes are on London tonight, as last-minute preparations get underway for the most anticipated safe harbor convention yet. Influential people from across the globe are even now gathering inside Phoenix Center.
Security access.
I haven't seen any sign that someone is on to us.
Good, but keep your trigger finger ready if we are compromised.
I know the plan.
It is extreme, but it must be done. Agreed.
Reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. This week.
I took down another guard. Still got nothing. I'll keep looking.
Copy that.
An increase in the tectonic activity from Alaska all the way down to Chile. Christian Melvin, renowned seismologist, had this to say.
I took down another.
Okay, that's 3 down. 11. 3 down, 8 to go.
Guard. Still got nothing. I'll keep looking.
Copy that.
I took down another guard. Still got nothing. I'll keep looking.
Copy that.
It's gonna be a party in here.
The center. Structure. Quality. Excellence. Center. Restoring the past and building the future.
And a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation...
This is gonna be satisfying.
Come, sir. You get to join your brethren in the vent. His face is... Wait, are any of their faces even real? Okay, some of their faces are real. It just looked like he got like a face graft to appear to be someone else. That guy's gonna be hard to get.
Well, I can't believe it.
At least the music is good.
Really? So if you get bored tonight...
Good evening,
you're only
sir.
a few minutes
Enjoy the reception.
Oh, thank you, sir.
My daughter's having a sleepover with a group of her friends. I'd rather deal with these fours than 20 preteen monsters. The au pair is in for quite a night, poor man.
And they had more trouble with her. I remember there was an issue. Made an offer.
Ooh, hors d'oeuvres.
I think I've had too much.
Yeah, money's good at these big corporate events.
Sometimes...
How am I gonna take that one dude out? That dude is gonna be the hardest. This one. Because I can't alert the civilians. He's gonna be fairly easy. I don't know about that dude or that one, but like... Can I maybe go like this? Actually, I still might be able to. Hold up real quick. We're gonna just... Let's just do us a quick old sneaky grab.
I've got the key card. Should be in the catering area soon. You guys copy?
Miller! Jensen, you there? Fucking stairwells were rigged with tripwires.
Are you okay? Is it the bombs?
No, negative, just some low-yield shit. I'm fine. Look, I gotta work around this debris. It's gonna take me a while longer to reach you.
No worries, I got this one.
Debris.
And Jensen, listen. We're lucky I didn't fuck it all with the racket I made, so you need to make sure the reception hall is cleared before you press on. Yeah? Mac out.
Panic. That was the last thing I wanted to happen. I could have punched him out too, but nah. Okay, he's gonna move.
Hey, are you... Oh, sorry.
Boys. I love how that startled the dude. He saw the one guy who's just like, I'm tipsy. And then he's like, nah, he's fine, dude. We're just bodying here. I don't know how that honestly worked, but you know what? Two, three, we got 4 more. Stealth. Well...
This was easier than I thought.
I think I got him in the crotch. belt. Close enough. I love how Jensen looks super out of place for this whole place, but nobody really questions it.
All right, Mac. I took care of all enemy units in the reception hall. The place is clear.
Copy that.
Moving into the catering area now. All right, Miller, McCready. I'm inside catering.
Jensen, I think my comms might still be fucked after that stairwell explosion. Are you getting anything from Miller?
Negative. Miller, you hearing us?
Jesus Christ, this whole fucking building's gone daffy. Wouldn't be surprised if it's in the air. Well, look, I can read you fine, so just keep me posted.
That's it. Forward. Most will continue.
There's an achievement for shocking 4 people, for locking on and hitting 4 people at once. We'll work on that one soon. Alright, we're pretty soon, we're gonna be on a timer to do what I want to do. As in, I have 10 minutes to beat the game. In a second. And I don't know this area very well. Okay, so you remember when we did the mission for the bank vault instead of the other one?
I'll check that out. Copy.
So doing that gave us the antidote for Orchid, right? Which means we can save one person from dying to Orchid. Alright, here's the part that I'm most nervous about.
Miller. Creedy, Miller's hurt. Bad. I need backup in the catering area.
Jensen, Christ.
Don't try to move, Jim. Help should be on its way soon.
No, forget about me. You've got to find Brown. Warn him. The gold mask. They poisoned the champagne. Send it to meeting rooms beyond the reception hall. I tried to stop him, but I ended up here.
Creedy, the Orchid is in play. We need to...
You should be dead, Adam Jensen. Instead, you show up here with your comrades in tow, forcing me to adapt to the situation.
So poisoning Brown and the delegates, that's your plan B? Sorry, brother, it's not gonna work.
You only see a piece of the picture. Maybe you can save those rich bastards. Maybe in some grand hypothetical future, doing so will erase the damage that has been done. Restoring liberty and balance. Improving the lives of millions of augmented people like us. But tonight, because of you, hundreds of men, women and children must be sacrificed. Because of your interference, I had to place explosives in the residential towers across the way. I can send a detonation signal at any time. But if you come to the exhibition hall right now, maybe I won't have to. We can avoid another unnecessary tragedy, brother. Provided you don't take too long to reach me.
Creedy, the bombs.
I heard. I don't know if I'll find him in time, but I'm already on it. Fucking hell!
Shit.
You've got to stop this psycho, Jensen.
Just hang on, Miller. I'll find...
No time. Or force me to drink. Too late for me, Jensen, but you... There's still time to save the others.
Forced you to drink... the Orchid. I have the antidote.
What? How did...
There's still time.
No. No, forget it.
So, choosing the bank, we can save Jim.
The others might need it.
I won't sit here and let you die.
It's also an achievement. It's called... hold on. It's a Star Trek reference.
Disobeying orders. I thought you said you weren't going to be a problem.
Just take it easy. You'll be okay. Let the antidote do its thing.
You were right. About everything. I'm sorry, Adam.
That's not important now.
No, it is. My God always told me to trust you. Should have listened more. Go. The meeting room. Save Brown. And put this bastard down.
So, it's called He's Not Dead, Jim. That was the achievement I had never gotten before. Which is to save Jim.
should be starting soon.
Hey.
You copy? Roger. Confirm mark. Copy that. Proceed to mark. Tagged it. You hit it too? Moving to confirm. Tagged it. You hit it too? Roger. Confirm mark. Copy on the report? Negative. Back
As we consider the importance of this moment on a national level, on a global level, on a humanitarian level...
Nobody drink. The champagne's been poisoned.
But I had it replaced. It's a cuvée de prestige.
You and your guests need to get out of Apex Center now, Brown. Slater's dead. Tarvos is compromised. They've come to stop you. Can you get everyone to the helipad?
Yes, of course. My security team will escort us, but what about the other attendees?
TF-29 will evacuate them. I'm going after the people who did this.
Then you have a long way to climb.
You have a long way to climb.
McCready, I got to Brown, warned him about the champagne. His security team is getting him and his guests to safety.
Good that. Fucking Marchenko wasn't lying though. The residential towers are packed solid with explosives. If he uses that remote detonator...
I'm heading to the exhibition hall now to stop it. Get your team started up.
And we have one other achievement I've never done.
Maybe with a little luck we can pull this off.
Luck? We're both gonna need a shitload of that, mate. I'll see you on the other side.
You are taking a long time to arrive, brother. I would rather not cause more death today than necessary. But like the good soldier I am, I will do what I must. If you do not stop me. Time is running out.
Shit. I wasn't paying attention. And my thing ran out. Rip me. I was waiting for it, and then I stopped paying attention.
Load of that, mate. I'll see you on the other side.
You are taking a long time to arrive, brother. I would rather not cause more death today than necessary. But like the good soldier I am, I will do what I must. If you do not stop me. Time is running out.
Copy that.
Right, where the fuck?
Why have you not come? Is your faith in hypotheticals truly that strong? Apparently not. You have made the right choice, brother. Why should so many die so loudly, when a far more subtle message can be sent? To achieve my mission, I only need Brown and his guests to die. And you, of course. Now show yourself!
Right here, Victor.
Where did you...
We can avoid another unnecessary tragedy. Isn't that what you said? You surrender now. I will give the kill switch to you. You'll spend the rest of your days in prison, but the hold your masters have on you will end.
A nice dream. But we both know there is no escape from these men. I am a soldier, brother. I accept my fate.
Achievement. To just instantly kill him. By the way. I already got it.
McCready. It's over.
Damn. Praha 1 week later.
Santo CEO Nathaniel Brown took to the stage today to praise Interpol and Tarvis security services for thwarting what could have been a major terror attack during his safe harbor convention last week. Interpol has confirmed that a group of radical terrorists linked to the Augmented Rights Coalition wired the residential towers surrounding Apex Center with enough explosives to destroy 2 city blocks. As shocking as that fact turns out to be, Brown had only this controversial opinion to give.
We must not make rash decisions based on fear, nor should we allow a vocal minority to dictate our future. The Human Restoration Act is a perversion of all the United Nations it stands for. In time, I believe saner minds in the Security Council will prevail.
Strong words from a man with an even stronger bank account. Let us see if his prediction proves true. This is Eliza.
Hey, are you even listening to this? We won!
Did we?
We completely disrupted their plan. Marchenko, the Orchid, the bombs. You've been under too long, man. Time to come up for air. Take a breath. Janus messaged me last night, said Brown's been lobbying like a champ. He and the people you saved know the act isn't a solution. Picus will talk around it as long as they can, but that thing is finished.
Janus always seems to have the inside track. Except when it really matters.
What are you thinking?
How many more plans do they have in motion? How many more soldiers like Marchenko are waiting for the call?
Don't call him a soldier. He was a thug, man. Soldiers have a code of honor.
Soldiers follow orders, too. He was prepared to obey his, no matter the consequences.
Sounds like you're sorry he's dead.
He made his choice, I made mine. Regardless, we want the men behind him. Behind the Human Restoration Act. The ones still out there in the shadows. It's time for me to start pulling them into the light.
Well, now we got names. Manderley and Page. The collective won't stop until we bring these guys down.
Yeah? Well, there's one more name I want to put a face to. Janus.
So that's what you've been chewing on. Look, I'll try, Adam, but I already told you he doesn't like meetings that aren't on his terms.
Then give him a choice. Either he sets up a meeting, face to face, or I find him myself. I think it's high time we met the man behind the mask, Alex. Don't you?
Criminals may have achieved the impossible in Prague last week. A break-in at the most secure data archiving facility in the world. According to rumors circulating the internet, forensic computer experts were invited to examine the Palisade Property Bank's lava wall defenses after one of its account holders reported an unusual data retrieval delay. No word yet on which account holder filed the report, or what information, if any, was accessed. Palisade Bank Corporation owners released a statement earlier this evening, claiming that any rumors of a break-in at our highly secured facility are just that, rumors. Between you and me, folks, I think they doth protest too much. A coroner's report released in Prague today offers shocking new insight into the death of Dr. Talis Rucker, former leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Apparently, the primary cause of the doctor's death was the exceedingly high level of alcohol found in his system. No other toxins were present, nor were there signs of any suspicious activity. Sources close to Rucker tell me he had been struggling with alcoholism ever since becoming a public figure. I am sure I do not need to remind you folks that the organization he founded, the Augmented Rights Coalition, has been linked to last week's horrifying terror attack in London. It seems not so long ago that Dr. Talis Rucker was on this very program, trying to convince all of us that his Augmented Rights Coalition was a non-violent organization. Today, of course, we are all a little bit wiser. It did not take long for ARC to reveal its true colors once Dr. Rucker was dead. Since last week's attack, the United Nations has officially labeled ARC a terrorist organization. As we speak, brave state police officers in the Czech Republic are raiding ARC-controlled compounds inside the Udalek complex. Here is an example of the defiance they are encountering.
This is where you have it all wrong. Wrong. ARC was framed. You people, you don't see, you don't realize that Viktor Marchenko was not ARC. He was trying to kill ARC, kill the cause. But he has failed. We are strong, we are innocent, and we will not be used as pawns by rich, scared men who want to make us less than human.
I am sorry, young man, but methinks thou doth protest too much. The Diwali criminal organization is under intense scrutiny this evening for their role in the London attack. Evidence uncovered by Interpol indicates that high-ranking members of the chapter in Prague supplied weapons and logistical support to ARC terrorists. Among those being sought for questioning is Otar Bodkavelli, leader of the Diwali's Prague chapter. Sources close to Bodkavelli tell me he has only recently assumed this role and should not be held accountable for past mistakes. I do not know, folks. Is this really the face of a man we can trust? Join me on
I think he doth protest too much.
News out of Paris today, where a sharp rise in illegal underground publications may have links to a prison escape recently orchestrated in Prague. Last week, Czech state police were holding members of the underground news group Samostat on charges of disturbing the peace,
So every
human trafficking, and
side mission you did.
The radicals escaped their holding cell, however, and are believed to have subsequently made their way deeper into Western Europe. Shortly after their escape, a radical publication called Silhouette began appearing throughout France. Has Samostat rebranded itself as Silhouette? I am sure you will agree with me on this one, folks, no matter what name these people go by. There is nothing more dangerous than the spread of false news. Turning our attention now to a more colorful story. A recent incident inside an illegal underground drug laboratory has led authorities to the heart of Prague's neon operation. According to sources familiar with the new drug, the dangers of neon had
Look at that smile.
illegal distribution methods and criminal ties than with consuming the drug itself. Make no mistake, folks, neon is illegal, and the dismantling of this laboratory is good news for everyone. However, some government officials have hinted to me that the drug may have therapeutic benefits, and if so, a government-approved version of neon could be made available to the public eventually. Further testing will be required, of course, so only time will tell.
And that's Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So do you want to know what would happen if we had, instead of breaking into the bank vault, if we had rescued the clockmaker's daughter? So, if we had gone to rescue the clockmaker's daughter, we could have, 1, saved her life, and 2, the item we would have gotten would have been a signal jammer to prevent all the bombs from going off. However, you would not have been able to break in to the bank and steal the orchid antidote. Therefore, Jim would die. However, by stealing the orchid antidote, you saved Jim's life, but the clockmaker's daughter died instead. Correct, somebody had to die. There's also a theory that this is not Adam Jensen either. This is the good ending, where you save Jim and the tower. Yes. And it's supported by what happened with Daria. Remember with Daria, she had the memories of that serial killer going against her memories? So the theory is Adam died in Panchaea when it went down, and they recovered his body, recovered his augments, and then implanted them into a new body. One that they could control, but they're just letting him do whatever for now. That's the theory, you know. How true it is, I don't know. But yeah, the idea is, you know. Whoa. Yeah. Jano. And pretty soon we're gonna have a, our podcast will be, us discussing, you know, kind of Deus Ex, you know, moral dilemmas, really. I gotta figure out what I'm going to do for it. But saving the daughter ending, the only difference is that she is alive, however your boss dies. That's about the only difference. Unless, of course, you refuse to save the delegates, at which point they all drink the poison and die. The biggest difference is who dies and who lives, really. That's about it.
That is not the point. We should have all been informed.
That is why we are here now.
Volkart, what's done is done. The broad strokes of the operation were very clear and haven't changed. There are always adjustments that will occur in the field. You should know that.
Adjustments? Those were not mere adjustments.
Interpol was more capable than we anticipated. They have a new augmented agent by the name of
Adam Jensen,
who we believe may have had external help, possibly by the Juggernaut Collective or even Janus directly.
We're looking into it, but we...
All that is speculation at this point. Let's find out more and reconvene later this week. Thank you, everyone. That'll be all.
It's your own fault.
I'm aware of that, Doctor.
Elizabeth sends her regards.
Report.
Overall, the subject seems quite well adjusted despite the massive traumas he's experienced, and his memories are still consistent with the program. He is remarkably stable.
Excellent. How close is he to contact with Janus?
Very.
It's only a matter of time.
And that is the teaser that everyone was just like, that's not really Adam Jensen. I don't think there are any other credits, but we can wait it out. So, what do you guys want me to do? We have an extra hour for the stream today. There are several things I can do. I could stream something random for an hour. I can stream... I don't have the 360 hooked up, unfortunately, and that would take a lot of adjustments to get that hooked up and ready, so I'm not going to suggest that. Same with the Switch. I could... Let's see, what could I do? I don't know why I'm looking over there, that's all console stuff. Well, I could pop up the Switch, actually, pretty easily. That's just a quick cable changeover, I don't have to plug anything in. But I don't want to deal with the volume. I mean, we could do some Stardew Valley for an hour. I could do Killing Floor 2. I think it has been voted. Some Stardew Valley. It is whatever we want Wednesdays after all, so it's, you know, whatever we want. I don't have much downloaded on this computer. Well, the only thing I'm worried about doing with Stardew Valley, though, is the fact that I've been recording the entire journey and everything, and I don't want to do another extra upload when we're already uploading close to, like... We're currently at 3 videos a day. 4 videos on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. No, not Saturday. 5 videos on Sunday. 4 videos on Monday. Killing Floor? On Killing Floor? I was also thinking we could play Streets of Rogue. I enjoyed that a lot. Well, we're still waiting for the credits to end. I still haven't gotten the foxiest of hounds for some reason. But I'll get that later. Yeah, that one. Is there not an achievement for beating this game on the hardest difficulty? Oh, we didn't find the missing gold penguin and returned him to his colony. Such a shame. There's literally no way to skip this, but hopefully it's done soon. Oh well. Poor Maxime's also. 30 years old. That's, or just short of his 30th birthday. That's real sad. Because that's only like 2 years older. So what's, I never asked. Oh. So the hardest achievement is called I Never Asked for This, which is to complete the game on the highest difficulty. With permadeath. And you only get one save. Which means, you know. Well, you can save as many times as you want, but if you die, your save is erased. I could do it. There's a guide to do it to get both Foxiest of Hounds, and I never asked for this. Oh, see, if I had contacted Vega, I would not have gotten an alarm. That did it. Exactly. That's okay. I wasn't too beat up about the Foxiest of Hounds Achievo. Oh. Oh. Ow, I just stabbed myself in the fucking eyeball. I gotta clean my glasses because I stabbed myself. But what did you guys think about the first game compared to the second game? Yeah? Well, obviously, like, ignoring graphics, though. Because by that vote, no old game should ever be better than a newer game. Like, did you enjoy the whole, the story, the issues it was trying to bring up, the way that they crafted everything? You know, like, this one focused a lot more on the idea of, you know, racism, you know, is it right to, you know, be rising up against this systematic racism versus the first one, which is it right for us to be evolving ourselves, like human guided evolution, you know? But that's also something we're gonna bring up when we, you know, do things. Look, the game lets you, the game lets you buy things ahead of time. Oh, here, if you give us $7, we'll let you have 10 extra Praxis kits. Aha! No. It's literally pay-to-win cheats. So, yeah. That was Deus Ex.